How's it going, everyone? My name is Michael SK, and welcome back to You and Me and Her, a Love Story. Yet again, playing this only on weekends because my playthrough schedule is a absolute disaster right now, and I'm only making it worse. I won't go into details about that, but I feel like we are at a tough decision to make here, or at least I think we are, because past me decided to leave this to current me. I don't know why I did that. We have to give some sort of item, I think it is a hair clip, cat-themed, to one of our main characters here. And I think the best option, based on my absolute fantastic logic, would be Miyuki, because we need to repair whatever relationship we have with her, or had with her, or whatever. And I think it's just more fitting. And I will stick with that logic. Because fuck it, I don't know what I'm doing. Here, this is for you. I hand Miyuki her gift. She immediately hands it off to Aoi. And now it's time for the second gift. I pull out a second package containing the other hairpin. Aha. We're actually brilliant. I'm so lucky they had two. Matching hairpins for you and your bestie. You'll take it, won't you?
Miyuki, onegai nano.
Miyuki sighs in defeat.
Shinichi, anata, shokuhi o kezuru ki yo ne.
Perhaps. Was it that obvious?
明日から毎日お弁当作ってきてあげるから、食品の足しにしなさい。
For real? You're a lifesaver.
愛妻弁当なの。そうじゃないわよ。も
う。Okay, that actually went really well. What the hell? Huh? Oh, okay. 'Tis a good look. Yeah, I'm all for it. Okay, I guess we just don't have a response. Oh yeah, looks great, totally. Aoi's shy smile is unbelievably adorable. I quickly avert my gaze and seek backup. Right, Miyuki? Miyuki? Aoi's captivated you too, I take it. We're not gonna see what she looks like with it on? That's unfortunate. I'm all about that fairness. Anyway, it's getting pretty dark out. Come to think of it, the manga cafe is right over there. Wait, why'd you take off your hairpin? Special in what way? Okay. I'm honestly flattered she would want to take such good care of my gift. See you tomorrow. What's up? Well, that's unfortunate because we're not doing that. That's not what this is about. Or at least, I don't want that to be what this is about. All at once, she catches both of us completely off guard. Aoi, quick oh, she's gone. Alright, nice. Where'd she go? I look around, but it's like she vanished into thin air. What an oddball. Miyuki? Apparently Miyuki wasn't listening. And that's totally fair. I wouldn't want to be listening either. Obviously that's not the case, but, whatever. Side by side we walk down by the river, crickets chirping in the distance. I can't even remember the last time we walked home together. I know I should just play it cool, but I can't help feeling a little self-conscious. Say something, anything. In my panic, my mind goes utterly blank. My head is swimming with Aoi's parting words.
告白チャンスなの。
Okay, but I don't want to do that. Then the distant crack of a baseball bat breaks the silence. I remember all those nights we shared walking home from the batting cages. Feels like an eternity ago. And it's been a long time, hasn't it?
4年と3ヶ月と11日ぶり。
Oh yeah, but you're totally not counting, right? Huh?
日記につけてるの。だから覚えてた。
And we'll just play it off like that. Miyuki's always had an eye for little details like that ever since we were kids. No, that's obviously a sign here, brother. Like, that ain't normal. I don't care if it seems normal to her, but it ain't. Fuzzy childhood memories float around through my mind.
友達に戻れてよかった。
Miyuki mutters like she's trying on the concept for the first time. All thanks to Aoi. Oh, and you too, obviously.
後悔はしてないわよ。いろいろ発見もあったし。
Scientific ones, correct? Like what?
屋上の屋根とか。
Oh, right, yeah, for sure. I still can't believe something like that was right under my nose all this time. Something so very beautiful.
何？
Huh? I suddenly find myself looking at Miyuki. Oh, it's nothing. We're just thinking about that beautiful cityscape, that's all. Actually, that's quite literally what we were thinking about. Miyuki's expression sours all of a sudden.
さ、しんいち。あなたにとって、葵って何なの？
Huh? Where did that come from?
あなたが他人に肩入れするなんて珍しいなって。だから、もしかしてさ。
Please don't give us a choice. Miyuki's tone is perfectly casual.
付き合いたいとか思ってる？
What? No, no.
でも、さっきだって泣かせて。
I told you that was all a misunderstanding. It's hard to explain. I want to be friends with her, but more than that...
保護者？
Yeah, that. Exactly. Somehow she knows exactly what I was trying to say. She's always sitting by herself, staring into space and waiting for a call from God or whoever, and not a single friend to her name. Her family situation is a total mystery, and she's living in a manga cafe. If I don't keep an eye on her, I just know I'll give myself an ulcer worrying about her.
でも、私、考えたの。ここはゲームじゃないの。彼女は現実世界に生きる人間なのよ。彼女がちゃんと現実に向き合えるようにする。それが私たちがしてあげるべきことなのかなって。
When Miyuki was a kid, she was a loner too. She was every bit as pretty and talented as she is now, but she didn't have a solid grasp of social etiquette. For example, anytime someone would point out one of her flaws, she would work hard to correct it. But instead of stopping there, she would go out of her way to show off the fruit of her efforts and humiliate the person who pointed it out in the first place. A precocious, let's go with that, little brat in other words. But I think maybe Miyuki agreed to help because she sees her old self in Aoi. What was it that helped you back then?
きっかけ？
I mean, at some point you started fitting in with the rest of the class, right?
あなただし。
Wait, what? Yeah, wait a minute.
だから、あなたのおかげだって。演劇で主役に押してくれたでしょ？
I did? Oh, that's right. I remember now.
やっぱり、忘れてたんだ。
Back then, our class decided to put on a play for the school arts festival, but no one wanted to take the lead role, so I randomly nominated Miyuki for it. And at the time, I figured even if she sucked at first, she'd just work 10 times as hard to knock all of our socks off in the end, excuse me.
私ね、舞台に立って分かったの。舞台が本物で、日常が偽物だって。そう思ったら、些細なことに腹が立たなくなった。
And that's what helped you get along with the rest of the class?
結構うまく演じてるでしょ？
I suppose so, yeah.
バレてるのはあなたにだけだし。
She mutters sulkily. Well, of course we're gonna see through it. We know her best. That's how it is. We'll see ya.
あのね、
What's up?
あの、
We must remain oblivious.
この前相談しようとしたこと。
Oh. Okay, this is something else. The thing you mentioned back at the batting cages.
そう、あれ。
I seem to recall she was really hesitant to talk about it.
誰にも話さないでくれる？
Who would we tell? Like the one other character that we've met? Or I guess we've met another character that was in the play or whatever. Sure, a kohai.
さ、私が演劇で主役するでしょ？
Yeah, and?
それで、私キスするの。
Oh boy, how fucking insane. You know what? I actually thought this was going to be something worse. Like I was just gripping onto my mouse, onto my chair, my butthole was puckered. Man, I was really unsure as to what was going to pop up, and I was kind of averting my eyes too because I didn't want something to spook me. This was like not at all what I was expecting. Where have I gone? Instantly my mind goes blank.
劇の中でキスシーンがあって、しんいち聞いてる？
Yeah, I'm listening. Sounds intense. Good luck with that.
初めてなの。
Oh, yeah, that's a big deal in anime, guys. Actually, you know what? It was a big deal for me when I was a stupid-ass kid in high school.
だから
But I blame anime for that too.
私ファーストキスまだなの。
I see.
うん、そうなの。
Well, no surprise there. I mean, you're pretty, but, like, almost too pretty, you know? And as far as I know, you've never really had a boyfriend. So, yeah, that explains that, or whatever. Yep, I can see how that would be the case. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go home and, mow the lawn. Are you cool with it, or...?
わからない。でも、クライマックスのシーンだから。
I mean, you could just fake it.
ちゃんとできるか心配で。
It's probably also just like a peck, you know? Not a peck, but like, you're not gonna go like full on for the, you know, razzle dazzle, dancing the tongues together throughout the night, all the way down into the throat or whatever. Like, it's gonna be just a standard kiss. But again, these are kids, high school, social constructs, all that. Why not ask the other person to help you practice?
気が進まなくて、ぶっつけ本番でお願いしてる。
Ah, what a response.
だからさ、
I already know where this is going. It's obvious.
頑張る。
Well, I'm rooting for you, I guess. Man, we are an asshole. It's obvious what she's asking for here.
ありがとう。
Her voice is little more than a whisper.
じゃあ、
Have a good night. I guess we were a little bit more oblivious than I thought we would be there. Oh well. Excuse me, Miyuki's speedy footsteps fade into the dusk. As for me, I stand rooted to the spot until long after she's gone. Guys ever play or watch White Album 2? Back in elementary school, that play changed Miyuki's whole life, and I was the one who nominated her for the role. For some reason, they decided I should play the role of her boyfriend. Miyuki was a little stiff at first, but sure enough, she improved dramatically over time. On stage, she had so much sparkle, she was practically blinding. Somehow it really felt like we were together. Hell, it felt like we were the only two people in the whole world. But once the curtain closed, the magic would fade. It was just a role in a play. She was just extremely convincing, that's all. Me though, I completely lost my composure. My acting was a train wreck, nowhere near on par with hers. And then during the performance, I flubbed my lines and everyone laughed. It was only thanks to Miyuki's ad-libbing that we made it to the curtain call without further incident. At last, the spell was broken. The next thing I knew, Miyuki was the star of the class. And I'm still just a nobody. She doesn't need me anymore. Her talents are taking her somewhere I can't follow, and I would just drag her down. We're just friends, and that ought to be enough for me. And yet... Yes. Yes, thank you for echoing that. Miyuki's words, her lips, are burned into my brain. Let's just play let's just take the lead male role, and then there'd be no problem. You know, all is solved, right? Maybe? I don't know. Motherfucker. Like, I was anticipating, like, I was just sitting here, eyes glued to the screen, just ready to see what the next update would be in terms of this, like, side plot or whatever that seems to be happening. And, yep, here we go. Fucking great. What? Nice. What was he wearing? God damn it. No kidding. This is some heavy shit first thing in the morning. I mean, you'll have to turn him down, right? There should not be... Brother, there should not be any fucking hesitation here. Wait a minute. That sounds familiar. Sounds like a mediocre light novel. Yeah, wait. Hold up. Oh, all is normal, right? Oh, no, no, no. No, no, no. Yeah. Oh, come to think of it, I haven't seen her this morning. Normally, Aoi's already sitting at her desk and staring into space by the time I arrive. Bro, can you shut up? Like, leave your side plot for the next day. What's wrong, Yotaro? Well, we're the main plot, so I'm sorry. It is what it is.
Miyuki, ohayo nano. Ohayo, Aoi. Osokatta janai. Batting center tanoshimi de nebou nano.
So she claims. But that's not what it looks like to me. She doesn't just seem sleepy, she seems worn out. Yeah, I can tell. Is there something stressing her out, maybe? Perhaps. After school, I head to the roof to meet up with the others. As is tradition. Oh, there she is. I turn around and sure enough, Aoi's up there, transmitting again. I climb up the ladder. Did God ever answer your call?
Mada nano. Demo, kyou nara todoku kamoshirenai no.
In what way? Don't wear yourself out now. As with this morning, she still seems kinda under the weather. What'll you do if he answers?
Seibu nano.
Oh, right, you finally made friends with Miyuki after all. I'm not crazy about her gamer brain nonsense, but I'm glad she cares about Miyuki. Well, I hope he picks up then.
きっと届くの。
Her gaze pierces beyond the crimson sky, beyond the farthest reaches of the world. And for a moment, I find myself envious of her.
新一は今日どうしたの？
I don't think anything's wrong with us. What are you talking about?
みゆきに冷たいの。昨日夜告白失敗したの？
I didn't even confess. Miyuki and I are just friends, and...
嘘つきなの。葵にはわかるの。みゆき、新一、好き。
Well, yes, that part is obvious.
新一、みゆき、好き。
And that's probably true, but we're oblivious.
恋人ならないの。変なの。
When I'm with Aoi, for some reason, it's easier to open up. Is it because we're standing in the center of the universe? Somehow I feel that, as Miyuki's friend, Aoi's a safe person to tell. She said there's gonna be a kiss.
キス？
In the play. If I was her boyfriend, I'd be furious, but we're just friends, so it doesn't matter.
我慢？
Also, you really shouldn't be furious if you were her boyfriend, because it's just a play. Actors and actresses kiss all the damn time. I mean, she's out of my league anyway. Once she's famous, she'll find someone who deserves her, someone way better than me. Why sit around waiting to get dumped when I could just not fall for her in the first place? I made up my mind about this forever ago. I know I'm being a little fatalistic about this, but I can't help the way I feel. This is the reason I've kept my distance from her all this time. Being with her would only get us both hurt later on down the line.
ルル？新一は寝取られ嫌なの？
That's not really the terminology I would have used in this situation, but... Excuse me?
はい。
Aoi raises her hand high in the air. The red rays of the sunset reflect off of her phone screen.
心配ないの。
Her eyes shine with an unearthly glint. Huh? What's going on here? Suddenly something feels off. I look up to find dark clouds swirling in the sky above us. Moments ago it was a perfect sunny day, but now stormy winds rush around us. It feels as though time itself is being sucked away into an otherworldly portal, leaving us caught in the purgatory between dusk and night. The world is caving in. The protective shell falls away and the borderline falters, threatening to reveal what lies beyond. What's, as I say again, or ask again, what's going on here? Aoi, what are you doing?
ルル、新一のイベント CG、充電完了。神様に電波届くの。だから、世界をアップデートするの。
What? An update patch? Like they kind of think a computer program would download off the internet?
このままだと、ストーリーに無理があるの。新一、みゆき、結ばれないの。それは良くないの。だから、世界を書き換えるの。みゆきが寝取られないように。
I mean, I don't really think there's gonna be NTR shit here.
新一以外と結ばれないように。
I don't really know what to do here, because I don't know if this is just her dicking around or if we're getting into that weird shit. Which I was kind of waiting for. I was waiting for something weird and out of place to happen. I am digging the music though. So if we stop her, we would stay where we're at, but if we let her do it, then we would go somewhere else? I don't really know what the right answer is, to be completely honest. I would stop her if I believed it, but I'd let her do it if I didn't believe it. Oh, fuck me. Well, you know, it is a blind playthrough, so if I do something quote-unquote wrong, you know, it is what it is. Suppose there really is a god out there. If he could change my fate and make the impossible possible, what would he ask for in return? What would I be forced to sacrifice? Stop, please. Panicking, I blurt the words out. Something inside my head tells me I need her I need to stop her before she does something that can never be undone. We're not saying this out loud, by the way.
Shinichi?
Seriously, please don't do this.
本当にいいの？このままだとバッドエンドなの。
A bad ending?
それでいいの？
Nothing about my life could be called a bad ending. Sure, it's nothing special, but it's still fun. I don't need to date Miyuki either. Our existing friendship is already more than I could ever ask for. And that's the truth, plain and simple. I don't even need to think twice about my answer. This is what I want. I'm happy just being friends.
友達。
Okay, again, that shouldn't be there. She's not saying this. Just as the words leave her lips... Huh. Well, that was a strange occurrence. Damn weather being weird again. The clouds clear away right before my eyes, and the strange coloration does as well. Was it an act of God? I honestly don't know. Maybe she really does have the power to change things. But I don't need any divine miracle. I just want things to carry on like they always have. I'll tell myself this was all just a daydream. Yeah, we'll shove that in the back of our mind. An illusion, a hallucination. I mean, what else could it have been? Let's go find Miyuki. Just as Aoi smiles... What's happening? Whoa. Her body tumbles sideways. You okay?
あれ、電池切れかけなの？
I could tell you weren't feeling so hot. Let's call off our plans and...
大丈夫なの。葵、バッティングセンター行くの。
There's no hesitation in her eyes. She did mention she was really excited to go, so excited she didn't get much sleep. Alright, but you better tell me if you start feeling sick, okay?
わかったの。
She nods and stumbles over to the ladder.
早く、みゆきを迎えに行くの。
I have a bad feeling. Hello?
ごめんなさい。
Huh? Right as I walk in the door, I get an impromptu apology from that first-year girl.
私、すすき先輩を見て急に近づかれたりしたから、それで怖くなって。
Was it something I did?
この前の時の話で急に来てこんなところ見られちゃって、私どうしたらいいか。エッチな目？そうじゃなくて。
Of course not. See? She knows I wasn't being creepy.
新一、嫌われたの？違います。じゃあ、好きなの？好きとかそんなわけ。嫌いです。大嫌いです。
So she's the unimportant tsundere character. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. I don't even know if you can call her much of a tsundere. Like, she acts a little tsundere-ish, but I think she's just all over the place. Like, she means no harm, but I don't know. A split second later, she takes off like a bat out of hell. Uh-huh.
転んだの。
Yep.
ドジっ子なの。
Yep.
ちょっと、またはるちゃんいじめて。
We weren't picking on her. If anything, I'm pretty sure I'm the victim here. Man, you sure are a delicate little flower like her, or you sure a delicate little flower like her can handle being in a play.
本番はいいお芝居するのよ。見た目もかなり可愛いしね。新一、振られてショックなの?
She can't turn down a confession I never made. That said, I wouldn't mind seeing her perform sometime. To the batting cages.
ここがバッティングセンターなの? そうよ。ボロいの。
It's been this way ever since we were kids.
言われてみれば確かにそうね。はい。ちっちゃい頃から一緒に来たの？新一に連れてきてもらってね。
Yeah, I guess you could say that. We'd always run out of allowance money, but the guy in charge took a liking to us and would let us play for free now and then. From there, the batting cages quickly became our usual hangout spot.
さあ、早速始めましょう。はいなの。
The bat cuts through the empty air. Aoi tilts her head in puzzlement.
当たらない。代わってごらんなさい。私がお手本見せてあげる。
Miyuki takes the bat from Aoi and steps into the batter's box. After 2 practice swings, the ball erupts forth.
すごいの。
And the next second, she sends it rocketing into the safety net.
どこが違うかわかる？ルル、みゆき、かっこいいの。あおい、かっこよくないの。
Miyuki heaves a sigh.
それじゃあ、どうすればいいと思う？あおい、背足りないの。可愛さで勝負なの。そういう勝負じゃないから。新一、どうにかならない？
What am I supposed to say? Let's see. For starters, try to keep your eye on the ball.
ボール？
You're not looking at it when you swing. And this time, try watching it and see what happens.
ルル。
Aoi takes the bat and heads to the batter's box.
見たの。って、見ただけじゃダメでしょ？
No, it's a good first step. We want her to get comfortable with the ball. Why don't you start with a bunt? Just hold the bat out in front of you.
こうなの？
That's it. Keep your eye on the ball and match the bat to its trajectory.
よく見て、合わせ。ルル、当たったの。
It wasn't much of a hit, and more like the world's weakest ground ball, but I'll take it. See what I tell you?
はい。新一、名コーチなの。
Thanks, I guess.
もう一回なの。ボールをよく見る。ルル、すごい。また当たるの。
This time, how about you try swinging? Baby steps, you know?
ルル。
The ball grazes against her ungainly swing, foul ball. Still, she's definitely making progress.
相変わらず教えるのうまいわね。
I wouldn't say I'm anything special.
ちっちゃい頃からの才能よ。
You think so?
私は覚えてる。何回も日記を読み返したから。
Truth be told, I remember it too. Looking at her now, you'd never picture it, but back when Miyuki first started, she sucked even worse than Aoi. I was the one who taught her how to swing.
ルル。飛んだ。前に飛んだの。
It sure did. I saw the whole thing. Aoi's smile is genuine and pure. I vaguely remember Miyuki smiling like that way back when.
ここで野球を教わったから演劇で主役がつかめたの。
Hey, come on, you got the part through your own efforts.
違う。きっかけをくれたのはいつも新一よ。
Years of diligent hard working, and look where she is now. We may have started off on equal footing, but now we're miles apart.
あれ、昔のままだね。
She points to the safety net. The net is adorned with a series of targets: hit, double, triple, and home run. Hit these targets and you'll win free play coupons. Man, that takes me back. When we were little, Miyuki and I would always challenge each other to a game. Whoever missed the most shots would have to carry both book bags all the way home. Mind you, we almost never hit those targets, but that didn't stop us from trying.
私、もう一回、新一が打ってるところ、見たいな。
Her voice is a whisper, but I don't answer her. I don't have it in me. Instead, I stare silently into the distance. Deep down, something tells me, if I respond to that request, I'll destroy everything the three of us have built.
Lulu! 上達早いわね。コーチ、天才なの。
Maybe you stand a chance of beating Miyuki now.
勝負？戦うの？じゃあ、3人で賭けでもしましょうか。
Miyuki points at the targets with the bat.
順番にボールを打って、一番的に近かった人の言うことを聞かなきゃいけない。もちろん、球速にはハンデをつけるわ。どう？やってみない？やるの。勝って、新一とみゆきが恋人に。
No. I shoot her down firmly. Aoi, aren't you tired after all that?
ルル？
I know you weren't feeling 100% today. Let's call it a day and go home.
逃げるの？またそうやって適当に言い訳つけて。
Sure, whatever, let's go with that.
よくない。
Huh? It's not like Miyuki to scream like that.
前はそうじゃなかった。新一、何を怖がってるの？
I'm not afraid of anything. I just don't like pointless conflict.
嘘つき。
She's absolutely right. I can't even find it in me to get mad about it. Fact of the matter is, Aoi isn't feeling her best.
そんなこと、ルル。
Nope. Aoi tries to argue but staggers sideways. See? Told you.
ルルルル。
She frowns to herself. Alright, let's get out of here.
はい。
Well, she is not happy. I mean, it's the truth. She's not doing well. Miyuki still doesn't look convinced, but I ignore her and lead the way out of the building. Like, she's legitimately not doing well. Alright, we gotta wrap up this episode here. God damn, I wanna go through more, though. Like, I wanna see what's going on. I don't know if we're actually, like, headed down a legitimate bad path or something, but I don't know. I mean, I feel like we could still get something out of this direction we're headed in if that was a point where you can split off into another story direction. I feel like the way that we're going is totally fine and we can really get something out of it. But that's just me thinking positively. I could be wrong. Because that was weird. And I won't question too much of it yet, but I will start to theorize as we go further. But anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, all that fancy jazz. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.